All right, 8th graders, this is Mrs. Shopper coming with you with the final lesson in chapter 4 before we go to our final assessment. Continue to be practicing those note cards, making sure someone's helping you at home, quizzing them, quiz each other when you FaceTime. We really need to get in the habit of remembering these ideas and focusing on them. So today we're going to be talking about congruence transformations. I know you've been talking about these since you were in elementary school. You talked about them in 7th grade. A little bit in 6th grade, but that was a while ago. So just really to fine tune what we're talking about. A transformation is an operation that maps an original geometric figure into a new figure. Okay. The pre-image is your original figure. The image is the new figure. Okay. A congruence transformation is a transformation in which the position of the image may differ and the two figures stay congruent. That's important, okay? So make sure these get into your note cards. These are the different transformations we're going to talk about. A reflection, translation, and a rotation. You might have talked them as a turn and a flip for reflection or a slide. Those are all different words that we've used in the past, but we're going to refer to them as a reflection, as a translation, and as a rotation. Okay, so making sure you understand what each of these are, they should be on your note cards. So when we're talking about these, what kind of transformation? We're going to refer back to these words. So the first one is a translation because we're moving them. It's a translation. This one is a rotation. Now, this is hard to tell because we haven't really said what the angle measurements were. You have to really look at the length of the sides, and we're rotating off of the origin. This one is going to be a reflection. We're reflecting it over the Y or over the X axis. We've got another translation right here. Slide, translation. Here we have a reflection. We're reflecting it over the Y-axis this time. And this last one is a rotation. So we're rotating it around. Okay. So understanding what each of those are is important. We're going to get into more down the road about how can we write like notation and so on. So taking a look here. With these, we have two triangles. We have triangle ABC and we have triangle X, Y, and Z. Okay. So ABC is a transformation of X, Y, Z. We have them graphed and we want to know if it is a congruence transformation. Now we've talked about how to prove triangles congruent. Side, 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 angle, side, angle, side, angle, 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 side. We can use any of those reasons here to prove these congruent. So when I look at this particular picture, what I know is that this is a distance of 3. This is a distance of 3. This is 3. This is 3. Okay. Because of the isosceles triangle theorem, I can say that these two angles are congruent and these two angles are congruent, but I don't necessarily know that the angles from the green triangle are the same as the angle from the blue triangle. What I do know, though, is that YZ and XZ are perpendicular. One's horizontal, one's vertical, which makes this a right angle, which makes it 90 degrees. And BC and CA are perpendicular, which makes angle C a right angle. And so I can prove these two triangles congruent by side, angle, side. Side, angle, side. So identify the transformation. It is a reflection. Identify whether it is, and it is. Triangle XZY is congruent to triangle ACBY. B by side, angle, side. All right. Again, keep pulling that terminology back and back and back and back and back. We need it. A glide reflection. It's a combination of a translation and a reflection. We glide and we reflect. So we call it a glide reflection. So what this one does is it glides up. So it's now in this look. And then it reflects over the y-axis. That is what a guide reflection is, okay? So it's got 2 steps to it. We translate it and we reflect it. So your practice is to work through problems 7 through 18. A reminder to be quizzing and practicing those vocabulary words. A reminder to make sure that you are scoring your assignment before you turn it in, putting the score at the top. If you get a 0 on it and you're not sure, check the comments. I'm leaving comments as to why it would have been a 0. And we want to get these assignments in on time and completely done. We need to be paying attention to the details. So until next time, which will be our review, practice those note cards. You've got this. See you soon.